Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another episode of Technic Minecraft. And what I've got right here is a little bit of a problem. A creeper came down when I was doing some work and destroyed part of my setup. Not too worried about it though. I went ahead and rectified the problem. As you can see, now there's no way in. But there is a way out. There we go. Yep, I went ahead and applied the door technology I had to build a nice little setup with actual construction foam, so that way we won't have any more problems with exploding creepers and such. As you can see, with construction foam here, there's no way around they can get in here now. Even if it's just the ogres, they can't even destroy this, so nuts to them. We've got a nice secure setup here, and it's pretty good. Worst case scenario, ogre comes, breaks off the lever, whatever, and the door don't work anymore. At least from the top part, but it's easily fixable. As you can see, I have a wire setup going down to the bottom where we have a nice setup down here where there's our wires once again. All I'm doing is destroying the lids, by the way. So nothing too fancy, but whatever. We'll just go ahead and recover those up, because I don't feel like going back down there and having to do all the searching for various different lids and such. But yeah, that's pretty much it. On the other side, we have some dirt, so yeah. Probably didn't have to put the dirt here. I think I might just go ahead and clear this dirt out. It doesn't really serve a purpose, because either way, an ogre would come and destroy it, so... There we go. I think I'm just going to cover it up just for aesthetics. There's no point having dirt there to try to make it look good when you could just simply put a lid on it. Well, I think that was my other problem too. I didn't finish the actual build. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just go ahead and throw some sides on it real quick. There we go. Let me just go ahead and throw a top part on this. And you don't even know it's there. Yeah, it's broken cobblestone, but at least it looks pretty good. Alright, so for the most part that's done. Yeah, we have a nice little lever switch system here. Now nobody can get in or out, thanks to the pistons. Nice. Now, if there's only a way, we should build a door system to go to up top here, so that way we can get to the actual top part where all the engines and such are located. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little check-in. As you can see, we've got a lot of freaking oil coming through this tube. I might have to go back and make another tank. Alright, so the oil has gone down quite a bit since the last time we checked up on it. But yeah. Oh, wow, we still got plenty more to go. Yeah, we're going to need several more tankers. Holy crap. That is ridiculous. These tanks are going to be packed. I was so busy working with red power, it's like, whoa, whoa. Oh, wow, we hit the mother load indeed. Okay, well, we got to fire this puppy up, because this is off the hook. Alright, we got to make sure everything's working. Can we get some oil in there? Oh yeah, we've got plenty of power for that. Great, great. Wow, I'm going to have to make... Yeah. Alright, well, let's go back. While that's working, let's go back and actually start making some more tanks, because that is just wild. I knew there'd be a lot of oil down there, but holy crap, what in the world? That's just, like, ridiculous. That totally caught me off guard. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Wow, just to say the least. I don't even know what to make of all that. If there was ever a mother lode on this world, I think I just hit it. Alright, let's go ahead and put our glass piece back so that way nothing happens. Always keep one available. Makes everything nice and easy. I find them donkeys very annoying. See, after a while, I'm all for the pets in Minecraft, but after a while, the donkeys, there's something about the donkeys that just drive me nuts. If I wasn't such an animal lover, I'd slay you. But I'm an animal lover. Alright, anyway, so much for that random rant. Let's go ahead and set up another tankard for all that lovely black gold. Totally didn't even see coming. Very nice. As a matter of fact, I think we may have to up this one more time. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to make a second tank for the oil, but at least I can... Yeah, that is awesome. At least I'll have plenty of tank for storage of all the fuel. At some point, we can stop using lava. Amazing. That would be a dream come true, right? What? No more lava? Oh, speak of the devil. Look, we're completely out. SOB. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. One day we can finally say au revoir to all this lava. I wasn't actually build a system that goes into the nether and pulls lava out, which I may do eventually for show. But if I can get more fuel like that, then I could just take the pipeline and have it tap right into the fuel tanks and go from there. I'd do it now if I was comfortable with it, but I don't really feel comfortable for some reason about it right now. I want to have more fuel before I start tapping into it. There. Have all the bloody lava you want. Okay, that should last. Speaking of which, I should probably check on the actual tanks. How are the engines running? Oh, whoa. Whoa, we're almost out of power. This is bad. How in the world did something like this happen? It had to have happened when I was sleeping. Alright, well, the good news is at least we actually have some power going here. And the engines down here should be working pretty good. Alright, well, they're still firing up. They got power coming out. Great. Now, at some point, what I also want to do is have a building set up where I can actually utilize these doors. It would be pretty cool. I could do it with this, but it's a small place. I want to have a big manufacturing type building. I want to have it somewhere that can actually utilize everything we have surrounding here. Holy crap, that is a lot of freaking oil. Where did it all come from? Good lord, look at all this. This is like OPEC over here. Are you kidding me? Wow. Just wow. And to think I actually had to halt my excavation over here with the quarry to flush all this oil out. Very well done. I think I may have to go back and start doing more quarries around oil spots. May start finding more oil than I bargained for. Very nice indeed. Alright, well, we got to go back and make one more tank. All I need is about 8 more pieces, and we can go ahead and complete that part. This has been a very, very pleasant surprise this morning. Now I'm going to go off a little off topic here, just a little bit. But basically, yesterday I had a hard time with the UPS man. He was supposed to deliver a package that was timed. It was a timed delivery. Didn't get here till almost 6. The problem with that was I was supposed to do a long live stream with Mist of Pandaria. It was supposed to be a launch day thing. We'd have that going up. We'd have about 2-3 hours. And, you know, people will get to see how things are played if they haven't gotten it so far. Well, the problem with that was I didn't get it till way late. And by the time I got the live stream and all set up, everything was just, it just didn't work. It just completely failed, and I live streamed for maybe about an hour, and I actually had to pull it down because of, I had to tweak my user interface and the fact that the agitation was just, it was eating at me. I couldn't finish the live stream. But I'm sure you all really wanted to hear all that crap. Anyway, we've got our tank. Let's go ahead and, well, that would have been an opportune place to actually build it, but whatever. That's what happens when you go on a rant. Oh, what? Get back up there. Jeez. All right, we need a tank here. Let's make a tank. All right, make it nice and even because we're going to have a lot of fuel coming in. And at this rate, we're going to be pretty well set for fuel for a little bit. All right. Let's slap this thing on here. There we go. Holy crap, if we can actually fill those tanks, that would be insane. Alright, now I just gotta make sure that tank can actually get some pipe for fuel. Whoa, what in the world? Get! Oh! Get out! Get the... out. Good lord. Alright, let's hook this sucker up. Alright, there we go. So now we can actually have three tanks getting fuel. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. With all them combustion engines working with the electric engines, we could actually got some great action going here from the actual refinery. Wow, that tank is just maintaining so much fuel. Alright, this is our second area for the oil. It's not even that far from the other spot where we're currently got the quarry set up. This looks like it'd be a pretty good spot to do some nice excavating and to do some oil pumping. The thing is, though, I don't really care too much for the water being here. Okay, so we're going to have to go ahead and set this off. Now, you know what? This is how I want to set it. This is going to be a little setup just so we can cut off the water. We don't want water going all the way down there and wreaking havoc. Now, I guess I'm just going to have to bail this out. Maybe not? What in the world? Get out of my little area. Son of a... You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Now I'm stuck? How did I get stuck? No flippin' way. Come on. Get out of there. Oh. This is gonna be one of them days. Alright, so we got this area marked off, so when the time comes, we can just go ahead, put down our quarry, and start hitting this sucker and digging out all that lovely, lovely oil. We'd probably go ahead and remove this tree right now, because I don't think it'll serve much of a purpose down the road. Now, unfortunately, with this pickaxe, it don't exactly work with the mods, so anytime you chop at the base, you're going to have to pretty much chop the whole tree down. It's very unfortunate. It's one of those things I really didn't talk about in the whole series. I may have mentioned it at one point before, but it's an equivalent exchange axe, and unfortunately it doesn't work with the original mods. So, while it is a pretty cool axe and it chops down fast with no durability, it does leave the problem that you'll have to chop the hole in the whole tree. But you can always hit the R button with this thing and always do a lot of mass chopping like that. There we go. Now you see it, now you don't. Let's go ahead and clear this last little bit up. Oh yeah, now you really get to see how the tree looks, or how the oil looks rather. That's a pretty big freaking gusher, so this is going to be pretty fun to mine out and pump and everything else. This is going to be a lot of oil. Alright, so while all that is working, I want to go ahead and show you about pneumatic tubes. They're a part of Red Power, and they're pretty good. A lot of people prefer the red pneumatic tubes over actual Buildcraft pipes. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and grab some tin ore here, along with some copper. There we go. We'll go ahead and macerate that in the meantime. We'll go ahead and macerate it. We're going to break it down into bronze, and then from there, I'll show you what we can do with bronze powder. Well, I realized I was jumping the gun just a little bit. I'm going to have to do a little bit more work in Red Power in order to show you about the pneumatic pipes, or the pneumatic tubes, excuse me. We'll get there at some point, but it's going to require some more digging, and unfortunately I realized, wow, I still got a lot of more work to do in Red Power before I get to that point. But at the same time, I also realize these macerators are so old and outdated that we need to get new ones. Basically, rotary macerators. So, let me just go ahead and remove these old things. Oh, wait a minute. Give me my wires. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a little upgrade, shall we? Okay, first and foremost, we'll put our old macerator in there with a advanced machine block and 7 refined iron bars. There we go. We now have a rotary macerator. We'll do that one more time. And upgrade our second macerator. Now we have 2 of these suckers. Alright, so let's go ahead and give these guys a try and see what they got going for them. Alright, we'll go ahead and put some tin ore in there. Then we'll throw some copper over here. It looks like my power system is seeing a little bit of weakening because of the actual reactor being drawn with the electric engine. I don't know, it seems like everything's kind of worked out pretty good right now. Maybe a little bit of lag in there. I took out my upgrades for some of these units just to see how it would work. But basically the same speed, okay. It's pretty neat they actually put a little speed bar in there to tell you how fast it's, I guess it's macerating. Let's go ahead and see something real quick. I'm going to split the stack. Can we do 2 different stacks in one? Oh, now that's very nice. If we put the tin in there, the tin goes right with the copper, and we actually make bronze right out of the gate. So that's pretty cool. The whole thing of a... And it actually works a little bit faster with both of them in there, it appears. That is very nice. Very nice indeed. So you can actually kind of like mix and match. Oh, okay, I see. The faster it works, the faster it goes. So once you start seeing the speed go faster, then you start seeing the rotary macerator move faster. That's pretty cool. By the way, I had to upgrade my system. I put 2 transformer upgrades in this thing so it would work properly. I was seeming to have, for some reason I was having problems. It may be because of my MFSU up here. So with the transformer upgrade, everything seems to be working a little bit better. So now we're really flying over 2,000 RPM. Awesome, awesome stuff. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully we can bring you some more red power information next video. I hope you found this video informative or even entertaining. If so, please leave a thumbs up. Leave any questions, comments, or suggestions down below in the comment area. I'd love to hear from you. So have yourself a wonderful day. And if not, then just simply fake it. I'll see you again next time. Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Graz with another Technic Minecraft episode. And I don't know what to say about this. First and foremost, I got people leaving some comments, and I'm glad y'all are leaving some comments. I love hearing from people. I didn't want to ruin the surprise from the previous episode, but we've got a real dilemma, and it kind of sneaks its way out toward the last couple minutes of the video. But for some reason, I think all the machines in Minecraft have gone on strike. All my machines. Let me see how my reactor's doing. This is the strangest thing I've ever noticed in Technic Minecraft. How's my reactor looking? Okay, well it looks like it's almost cooled off now. For a minute, like, I'd put uranium in here, it wouldn't do nothing. The uranium wouldn't even react. As a matter of fact, it looked like the whole reactor had overheated. I mean, all the cooling levels were at least halfway. But it looks like things have backed off now. It looks like they're almost done cooling, which is a great thing. Now if I get done fighting with this door, let me see how my engines are looking. These are like completely out of energy. I mean, there was no lava there in them whatsoever. I mean, yeah, there was lava pumping here, but there was like no lava. Nothing was going through the tube. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, see, there's no engine. There's no lava in the engines or anything. So there's no power here. Well, there's actually some lava in here now. It seems like it's barely getting in here. So maybe a simple program restart was necessary? I don't know, because everything was empty. I mean, well, I didn't want to throw them down there. Oh, come on. Cut me some slack. This game is against me for some reason. Okay, well, whatever's happening, it's slowly on the rebound. As you can see, I went down here. I tore the floor out. I've actually got some dirt blocks still down here. All the pipes are properly connected, but I can't figure out what the problem is. Alright, well, at least it looks like there's some sort of correction going on right now. Of course, this was dead because the nuclear reactor wasn't working. So everything was, like, down completely. Total, and even my switch didn't even want to work. Maybe that's just a simple reset was what I needed, but at least the switch is working now. Thank goodness. This is the main thing, because I wanted to have some protection. I didn't want to have monsters and creepers and whatnot floating down there, wreaking havoc. Alright, where did all my construction foam go? Here we go. Now is the patch job for all the damage that was caused. Okay, well, at least we know the pipes are fine. Don't have to worry about them. Then I can just go ahead and seal that up. Yeah, I better go ahead and seal this up just in case. No point in just walking out. Sounds like a bear's outside fighting a cat for some random reason. That's the other thing, that animals have just been like acting completely weird. Bears going after the wisps again. I mean, weird, completely strange stuff. Like bears fighting cats. I mean, what is the purpose of it? I mean, food, okay, but it's never happened before. I've seen like cats stand on top of bears. It's like go haywire day in Minecraft. Totally can't figure it out. Oh, by the way, this is my little disposable ground here. As you can see, here's my pipe. This is where all my disposable stuff goes. Alright, so I might as well just go ahead and cover this back up. You know what? I'll cover it up with construction foam. Why not? All the stuff from the chest that just, it fills the chest I got a pump on. That's where it all goes, right there. So there's a little lava hole it goes in. It burns up in there. And we can get out of here for that now. Oh, here we go again. What in the... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my. Really? Really? You're kidding me, right? What in the world did I do to deserve this? Look at it. The switch is not even properly activating. I use sticky blocks. This should not be happening. Alright. What in the world? Alright, let me try to hit this switch again. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So see, if there's something moving, it's gotta be moving on the other side, because it ain't moving over here. Okay, this shows it being activated. What does this show it being? Probably still activated. I have no idea. This is like really weird. I've never encountered any of this before. Any of this. It works here perfectly. And now it works. Okay. Whatever. This is a strange day indeed. Alright, well, a little readjusting of the pump. I think this is much better having it in the middle instead of the corner. Unfortunately, the liquid trick don't work with lava, so at least having it in the middle guarantees we'll get the most out of the lava in the pit itself. I did build it up a little bit more so it actually feels like a pit now. I think my problem with letting lava getting loose, especially like this right here, it's just the fact that when you right click it's more powerful, so I had to kind of scale it down. And I mean, even still by scaling down, jeez, even still by scaling down, it still winds up to get away from you. So I think the best way to handle it is by pressing R to fill this thing. Now one viewer said, why don't you find a volcano? And that is a really good idea. Unfortunately, finding a volcano is kind of like finding civilization on this map. I've had no luck with it. It's like trying to find... I don't know where people are, and I think I might have seen one volcano all the way to the southeast-ish, maybe? I mean, it is quite a long distance away. So, I'm half tempted to wonder if there's a way to actually make a volcano beside doing all this. Now, that would be interesting. But yeah, if I could... Having a volcano would be really optimal. And at some point, I really will find a way to teleport that lava from the nether to the overworld. I've seen how to do it, and it involves using red power. And it's really a lot of work. At least it seems like it. But once you break it down and get things set, it's not really that bad. I did see one video involving red power and transporting fluids. Like I said, it seems like a lot of work, but once you break it down, it's not too bad. It's just a lot of technical mumbo jumbo. Okay, then that might be a pretty good instance right there where the right click does pretty good. Then again, I've scaled down my lava, so it's not overflowing like it was before. Even still, it seems like the pump is just like blah. I don't know. Let me check on how the actual reactor's doing. If the reactor looks good, we'll go back and try to get some uranium in here and power this sucker right back up. Alright, so the reactor's 100% cooled down. Let's go ahead and try to get this thing fired back up. Alright, we got what we need. Let's see if we can go ahead and shift click. Alright, everything's in. And it looks like everything's powering up once again, so that's great. I don't even know what happened before. I don't know, was there like a solar flare somewhere? Was there just like some random strike by all Technic life forms? I mean, well, here we go. I went ahead and did a transformer upgrade for this thing. Now it's showing like full 100% power again. They're all showing power. I have no idea. It was kind of like the reactor said, I'm too hot, bro. I'm going on strike. And the lava was like, yeah, we don't feel like going through the pipes today, so we're on strike as well. And I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so it looks like the electrical engines are back up fired again. Let me go back here and check. Yeah, the electrical engines are back up fired again. How are these looking? Alright, so they've got some semblance of lava in them. Last one has nothing. What about this one? Yeah, he's got nothing as well. So I guess these engines will have to kind of take a break for a little bit. Okay, well that did its job over there. We can go ahead and take out that little torch now, because, yeah, you're no longer necessary. You went and did your job. We can go ahead and sit back and relax a little bit longer now. But we're going to have to let these engines fill up with some more lava before we can activate them. At least these have... This one's filled. This one's not so much. At least half of them are halfway adequate. These guys are just kind of nowhere near where they should be. Alright, well, morning came around. Let's check on these engines and see how they're doing. Okay, the last one, second to last one's halfway full. That one's actually a little bit further than... Almost. That one's actually full. So, you know what? The heck with it. Let's just go ahead and start throwing switches again. Power systems. Back to 100% efficiency. Alright, engines are firing on all cylinders, which is about, what, 8 cylinders here. We got a 10-cylinder setup. Now, if the door over here wants to actually work, that'll be another story. Oh, there we go. Well, this is actually going to be a good day after all so far. Electric engines over here are working perfectly fine. They seem to have no problem over there working with the refineries, so hey. And another reason why I really haven't gone too wild deep in an exploration for a volcano is hopefully at some point we can wean off the dependency of lava and just go straight to fuel. What in the world? Get off. I don't know what you're doing or what your purpose is, but I don't like you pushing me. Blasted things think they own the sky. As I was saying, hopefully we can wean off the lava. With enough oil, especially what we've gotten here, I can almost start to think we could fill up all 3 of these tanks. Then I gotta run an extra line from these tanks over to our line right here, right to our engines. Yeah, there was a little bit of a lava oopsie, but it's clearing itself up. Anyway, going back. See how this is looking one more time? Okay. Yeah, you'll be perfectly fine. Get up there. Alright, so now that things are back to somewhat normal, I suppose. Crossing my fingers here, hoping everything goes fine. Anyway, I've got this little stable here. It's been abandoned. Let's face it, nothing's happening. The mounts are gone. They were eaten. They were killed. They just despawned. I have no idea. But the stable is sitting here with no actual purpose. So what I'm going to do is fix it up. I'm going to do something with it. Why have an empty building here that just sits here and does nothing, right? I could easily run lines through it and use it for fuel and whatnot. I'll find a purpose for it. So we've got nice doors over here. I want to put doors over here. And of course, using what we've learned so far with red power, I'm going to go ahead and do just that. Now, of course, I'm going to have to go back and make some more inventory space because this backpack is a bloody mess. Which reminds me, there's my diamond saw. I'm going to have to go ahead and make some covers. That way I can run some paneling along here. Could probably put a switch or something on either side. Then have another switch for the same purpose to close it. Hopefully that switch will work. Won't give us any problems like that switch. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and... Actually, I should cut it in here. Oh, that's right, I don't have a... Never mind, I got so many buildings, I don't even know what I have in what. Okay, I have a chest in here. Well, I have a table, crafting table in here. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do some nice cutting. Alright, as you can see, you can cut marble brick. So that's always, always, always a great thing. Alright, so we're going to need to cut that. And then we're going to cut some slabs. Then we're going to cut some paneling. Because this is ultimately what we need. The marble brick cover. Then I'll just go ahead and put my diamond saw right back in my backpack. That way it can repair and it saves on space in my actual inventory. Now, of course, how I'm going to run this wire will be a whole different story. And, of course, nightfall's coming, so might as well not even try to chance it. I don't need things going haywire. Alright, so let's get cracking back with this door business. As you can see before, I went back, actually came back and did a little bit more work with it. So I didn't want to leave it totally empty. Got a little head start on it. Alright, where's my wires? Okay, there's my jacketed wires. I'm running out of room here. I got so much stuff in my inventory, it's not even funny. Let me try to make at least some room. Oh, by the way, how are the engines looking? Oh, must be running low on lava again. Actually, no, everything seems like it's going back. Alright, well, I don't know. I'll just keep letting these pumps go at it, and eventually they'll fill it, and if not, then I guess we'll have another blackout. We'll see. Anyway, I want to go ahead and start wiring these doors up. At least we can get something done here. Go ahead and start setting all that up. There we go. Make sure everything's set up properly. Now, where is my regular wire? Now, I'll be able to go ahead... Oh, crap. I didn't want to do all that. Well, that was a disappointment, to say the least. Alright. Alright, well, I was going to go ahead and try to run some wiring down here, but I think what I might do now, just instead, is set the switch up here. Okay, there we go. Don't ask me why I'm making a big mess. That's just what I'm doing, making a big freaking mess. Well, I went ahead and covered up this little trench right here, so now it looks nice and solid. Got the wire running up right here. There we have our other little entrance point. I want to bring up the wire right there. I want to get it to this point right here. Because what I want to do next is to get a lever in there. Which, you know, I could probably fill this area in right here. No point leaving that the way it is. And since I have that over there now, I'm just going to go ahead and start filling in this area. Because, once again, there's no point leaving this wide open. Serves no purpose. There we go. You don't even know it. As I was saying, you don't even know anything's there. There we go. Looks good. Everything looks good. Then we can go ahead and put a couple blocks in here. Let's see, where are my blocks? Here we go. These can serve as a door. There we go. Actually, as a matter of fact, for even more aesthetic effect, go ahead and put a quick cover on that. There we go. How's that looking? Looking a lot better. A lot better. Oh. Take that out. And it looks like I may have to go back and create more covers. How wonderful. And since I'm going to go back and make more covers, I might as well go ahead and make some more switches as well. Alright, more panel covers. Go ahead and cover up the area. That way you won't even know what's here. Can't forget the inside, of course. There we go. So it looks very clean and professional, surprisingly. There we go. That is, of course, till we figure out how to do this right here. Well, I take that one out because what if I went ahead, put a hollow one in there, and use this for a lever, whatever. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. But, what if... There we go. Very nice. Okay, well this looks interesting to say the least. Very interesting setup. Okay, we've got a slight problem. For some reason, that one's not even getting any power. What's the problem? Alright, well we did a little bit of moving and we changed a few things up. First and foremost, we moved the pistons back roughly about one block apiece Here's our pistons. Our wiring actually runs right along right here on both sides. And we blocked on the outside so you can't see anything else. So when you throw the switch, ta-da! Looks pretty awesome. Until that happens. But anyway, you generally get the right idea about what's going on. Well, okay, went from being a top secret door to a two-way door. Anyway, it works for me. Some people may have different options. To be honest, I get to the point where it's like, okay, fine, whatever. It's a thing, it works. So, that'll be that. Ooh, that reminds me, I should probably do something about that first and foremost. I need to put a switch in here still. So first, where's my panels? Here's my panels. Grab the wrong one. Alright, I'm going to do this the right way. I'm going to get in here somehow because I want to crack into... Well, I wanted to... Well, okay, there it is. I wanted to get right there. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we got right there. The rest of this can be filled in with blocks. Because what I want to do next is to actually have wire run from there to over here where I actually have a switch set up. The only thing though is I think I'm going to have to get more jacketed wiring to have it come out to there and then go to there. Yeah, I'm going to need more jacketed wiring. Okay, so that's going to be a problem. And then we'll go from there. Okay, alright. There we go. That should just about do it. I think. Crap, I forgot to go back and get my lever. And I wasted my last bit of cobblestone making these jacketed wiring. Okay. Crap. Well, guess what? Crap! Stuff's so good it tricks me. Alright, well, you know what? It's a thing now. We're going to go ahead right to... Yeah, we're going to go to that. This is what you call paneling upgrade. May not blend in with the rest of it, but hey, you know what? Whatever. You won't even know what's under there. Alright, so I'm going to find cobblestone at some point real fast. Good enough, it's a thing. I'll fix it later. I can always grab some more later elsewhere. Get out of here. Alright, here. Make a quick switch. And we can go ahead and test our setup. And it should be good. Alright, where's the wiring going to come from? There we go. Alright, well, it's not exactly the most pleasing, but it does the job right now. At some point, I'll have to go ahead and do some cleanup, but you know what? It works. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Everything seems like it's working as of so far. Knock on wood. Hopefully everything remains to be so. I thank you for watching. I hope you found it entertaining or informative or even both. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. And leave any questions, comments, or suggestions down below in the comment box. I'd love to hear from you. So have yourself a wonderful day. And if not, then just simply fake it. I'll see you again next time.